And she bad. Bad name is TASHA K. She's the baddest broad in the whole damn town. She badder than old King Kong and fight like a junkyard dog. Well, Sunday, a few hours ago, Tasha at an event, and in the edge of the bar, she sees her husband fighting with another man. Tasha kept the fighting, and she stomped that crazy man. Hey, peoples, how y'all doing? I only 3 people in here. Hi, Erica. Lincoln Berries. How you doing, bro? Hi, Torrey, New York City. Sharon Morrison. Miss Banks. I am Miss Red. How y'all doing? Lord, this woman is back in the news again. Now, TASHA K, I believe, is cracking under the pressure that she's having about her financial situation. And so just a few days ago, she was at an event where she's supposed to be a judge or moderator. And then she got into it with the trans women because she refused to call them what they want to be called. She decides what they're going to be, who they're going to be, right? They try to jump her. Her husband jumps in the fight. There's several security guards jump in the fight, and they're able to protect her, right? She is a woman. She should be protected, from wild people who wanted to kill her ass, right? So then we see her in the car. She's not scarred up or anything. I suspect that this is a publicity stunt to draw attention to a network that almost no one's ever heard of, correct? But it could have been real. I don't know. I'm sure the hatred is real whenever you're telling somebody else who the hell they are. Anyway, so you say, okay, that was the end of that, right? Just last week, she was on here groveling to this girl, Cardi B, begging her essentially to have loving kindness and compassion for her. She's saying she's going to pay her. I'm going to pay you. You're getting your money. You're getting your money. She was falling all apart, right? We can say, well, girl, that's a lot of pressure to be up under financially, right? When you see you can't get out of it. There's no way around it. You've tried everything you could try. But now, the girl was at a thing called, what was it called? Some kind of podcast event. Maybe the thing is called podcast event. Some kind of event. The place looks like a club, really. But apparently her husband gets into a fight first. Then Tasha jumps in, and I want y'all to see what's going on here. Because some people will say, well, Timothy, why you always picking on Tasha? She ain't in the beef sector. Well, she's a YouTuber. She's one of the big ones as far as the black girls over here, right? So I took an interest in the story. We take an interest in the story, you got to follow the story. And then she is putting herself in the news every day. But let's see what happened. I guess this was last night. This is pretty fresh news. Okay, here it is, live and in color. Tasha's the woman in the green. Hold on a minute. You see all those men? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, Lord. No, they have a, wait a minute. I didn't show it right. You see the kick? So just so we're not confusing the two, this is not the fight she had with the trans girls. That was a few days before, and she was in I think a pink outfit. Now she's in a green outfit. We don't know the details. It's a fresh story. I think Jason Lee posted the video of it. What y'all think? Y'all think she's cracking under the pressure? How you get into all these physical altercations, Miss Tasha? I guess she's down in Florida now. We don't know what happened when she appealed to Cardi B, and Cardi B said she was going to talk to her mama about it and see, which surprised me because if somebody owed me $5 million, I ain't talking the shit about it, right? Talk to my accountant about how to get my money. But she appealed to Cardi B, and Cardi B said she was going to think about it and she was going to talk to her mother and her lawyers. As far as I know, that didn't materialize into anything. Nothing has really changed. The situation is the same. So Tasha's under a lot of pressure right now because they're going to start taking that money. So far, it's all been a lot of talk and avoidance and all that kind of stuff, right? But when the actual payments, ain't nothing like somebody handing you your paycheck, girl, and it's only $100 left. Anyway, what y'all heard? Y'all heard about the fight? She stomped that man in the head, honey. Damn, Tasha. I mean, if they, hopefully the whole thing was filmed and they can see where you were not the aggressor, because it looked pretty bad because she had like 5 and 6 security people trying to contain her. They couldn't even hold her. That's a lot for 5 grown ass, burly ass men cannot hold you down, and you still gonna get a boot in that ass. I think it's the pressure, honey. Mm-hmm. What's going on, Torrey, in New York City? Sharon Morrison. Let me see. Okay, I have an address for Soul Sister #1 show and Nikki with the Eye Patch Blue and Deborah Mitchell. Those are the only ones I have so far. But if you're a moderator, you've been there a while, whatever, send me your address so I can send these books out. I'm sending them out in a few minutes. Here they are. They'll be in the mail in a few minutes. As soon as I get through with this. But I still wanted to see who else. Hold on a minute. I definitely need address for Tashana J, moderator, and also Miss Harvey. So could you guys send me your address so I can take care of that? Thank you. Hi, Almond Brown. Sharon Morrison. Miss Banks. What's wrong with y'all, girl? How y'all gonna get it under girl? She's losing her mind. In order for her to be that angry, for her to come that hard, apparently she fights better than her husband because she is coming to her husband's rescue. And they're the ones that need 5 security guards to get her, not him. So I don't know who's wearing the physical boots in that family. I hope she doesn't destroy herself with this, right? People got all this stuff on film. They could easily use that against her and she gets sued by somebody else, even though the new somebody wouldn't get anything because there's so much other people before him. If that man attacked her, then she's not wrong for what she did. Kick him in his ass. That's right. Well, we're not saying that because we don't know the details. All thing is showing right now is just a little short, right? And they're showing her out of control and so forth. But we don't know what the situation was. Why would she just attack a random man? The man must have did something. Or some people are saying he got into it first with her husband. Maybe he did. He might have hit her husband in the head with a beer bottle or something. We don't know. I guess more will be revealed there. But you're right, Almond Brown. I mean, if she has to defend herself, she has to defend herself. I was just amazed at how strong she was. She's a strong woman, ain't she? Bad. She's bad. Her name is TASHA K. That girl, like she was getting out the ring, honey, and she wasn't playing. If any of them attacked her, then they get what they got. Stomped in the head. That's right. Well, who knows what's going on in the fight? It might have been some drunken man wouldn't put his hand up her dress. We don't know. So we don't know. I'm just identifying that she seems to be, they call her unhinged, or some of these other people in her sector call her unhinged. She does seem to be coming apart, right? That whole thing with the trans girls a couple of days ago, it was only 2 days ago. And then last night I saw her, I guess she had what's this girl name? Some trans girl on there who was a friend of she's a friend of T.S. Madison, a trans woman named Sydney Starr. Natasha had just been in a few days ago with the trans girl. They tried to jump on her and beat her in the head, right? And then now she got this other girl she was interviewing, a friend of T.S. Madison. But now people say, well, she can interview anybody she wants to, right? But no, she was taunting T.S. Madison by name. That ain't right. But those two have been going at it. And apparently T.S. Madison told this girl, Sydney Starr, some of y'all offended, I call her girl. To me, you are whoever you say you are. So this girl, Sydney Starr, who's a very attractive trans woman, because I thought it was a girl, a woman, a naturally born woman, but no, it's a trans woman. She is a friend of or a mentee to T.S. Madison, right? Apparently T.S. Madison say, no, don't go over there and do her show. That's my enemy. That's an op, right? And so TASHA K told the woman, hold on, because y'all don't believe me. Y'all think I'm biased. I try not to be biased. Let me see. Hold on, what are these children? This shit. No, she's talking about the fight. She doesn't seem to be very shooken by that fight over there. I think that might be publicity stunt. But there was an incident though recently. What's this girl name? Sydney Starr. Okay, TASHA K. Sydney's fight with, interviews. Sydney. I'm just gonna put Sydney Starr. Sydney Starr. I never heard of Sydney Starr before. TASHA K. Sydney Starr. Hopefully that can give me the interview. This is something else also that just happened. Let's see what comes up. Okay, here's what it says. The title of it is TASHA K roast T.S. Madison. Okay. I hope it's the right one.
Recently, TASHA K interviewed Sydney Starr, whom is really close to T.S. Madison.
No, that's somebody else's stuff. Hold on.
Sydney Starr, one of her daughters. TASHA K know about the. Hit the link, Dime in the body. Hold on for a second. She did not whoop your ass on reality TV. Oh, she's always DM me. You didn't even know. You was shocked when you found out we was in each other's house, didn't you? You didn't even know. I don't believe that. What? For real? Jasmine? Yeah, these things in the closet. So, you went to Atlanta to go to her house? I live in Atlanta. I got a house in Atlanta on the lake and on the golf course. Because when I was there, you was in Atlanta. Yeah. I was supposed to come on a while back. Yeah. We were supposed to interview her.
Why they got T.S. Madison picture up there?
Yes. I was filming that around that time. Okay. You can get your ass whooped on that too, child. Why are you letting them people whooping your ass on reality TV? Come on.
Here's the girl.
Letting people whoop your ass on reality TV? It's the liquor. When they were whooping her ass during the Deja Vu reunion too. She lied. They were whooping her ass. I saw it. I was right there. I said,
okay, y'all got to get to the point now.
Get the fuck up off the ground, bitch. They dragging you. What is you doing? Post the check. She paid me the Cardi B money. She paid me the Cardi B money that she owed. I ain't even got Cardi B money. Shit. They know that's a lie. Look, who is that? Dime in the body. Dime in the body. Hit the link, Dime in the body. Hold on for a second. Hit the link, Dime in the body.
Okay.
Hold on, let me hit my sis. Cause she drug your ass across the motherfucking ground. Okay.
So here's the thing. They're performing in front of the camera now because this person who's supposed to be, they call them daughters, something that they say in the community. This girl is supposed to be T.S. Madison's daughter, right? TASHA K is taunting T.S. Madison. Look, Tasha, she's here. I mean, look, T.S., here she is right here. She with me now. All this kind of stuff, right? And then the girl is saying she paid me to be here, right? So she's trying to explain in this camera because Tasha done put her now on Front Street, right? Because they're in front of the camera. But when Tasha is taunting T.S. Madison, that she has interviewed this other girl. The girl comes on and say, I'm only here because she paid me. She paid me. I'm getting a coin for it. I'm getting a coin from it, right? That. And TASHA K is saying that, no, I didn't pay her nothing. Can anybody give a testimony? Did I give her any money? Did I pay her anything? Right? So this is the other issue she's had. This is only days before the other situation. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Hi, everybody. Lord, they said, child, you always reporting on Tasha. Well, don't Tasha report on people? I mean, isn't that what she does? So I don't know. I heard the case, the lawsuit was the biggest thing that ever happened over here as far as lawsuits. So I took an interest in the case for that reason. But now the girl seems to be putting her ass in the news every few days, right? I would like to know what happened with the Cardi B situation. Surely Cardi B is not talking to her mama this long. What's that been 2 or 3 weeks ago? I think most people are saying that nothing has changed. Go ahead and cut that check, deposit the check. She needs to pay Cardi B her money. That's right, Linda G. Give her the money. Mm-hmm. Pick up the money. Mm-hmm. I think Almond likes TASHA K. Ain't nobody jumping on, ain't nobody picking on that woman, child. TASHA K does this for a living, right? And she goes a whole lot deeper than Timothy Blaine. Let me see. She said the guy disrespected her. Okay. T. Marie. She's unraveling. That's pressure though, right? A lot of times these people, that's the same thing with a lot of these abusers too, right? Things are not going well at work or they get fired or whatever, and they come home and beat up everybody in the house, right? It's the pressure. Somebody says the wrong damn thing. You see it in road rage. People just barely stopped in front of you, honey. I was just watching that Aaron Hernandez story again this morning. Aaron Hernandez, he sit up there and murdered those 2 people because they bumped into him and his drink fell over. That was it. They never talked or anything. He waited for them to come out the club and he went and murdered 2 people. And then he wanted to murder the guy who was in the car with him because he was a witness. He shot him in the head. Fortunately, the guy survived. I'm still not clear about what his motive was for killing the guy he got convicted of, the black guy. But it's like 4 people you shot. 3 of them you killed because somebody spilled your drink. Hard heads, honey. He must have been on steroids or something. Something wrong with him. Anyway, I think TASHA K is already seeing a therapist. T. Marie, they don't care about that because she's Tasha. Oh, Ahmed Brown, send me your address. I would love to send you a copy of my book. I know you're going to buy it anyway, but you can give that one to somebody else. If you send me your address, I'll send it to you. Mm-hmm. Right. Because I know that you did an audio book. You went out of your way. You did all that. And, this book game doesn't really pay anything. So I like to support you because you were one of the primary characters in the book. Right? At least in your name. TASHA K, no, she didn't do none of that stuff. But Almond Brown didn't do none of that stuff. But she is one of the primary characters because she was introduced in the last book, right? And now they've gone on, and she's a primary character. And it kind of sounds like you. Anyway, she's going to get herself locked up. Honey, one of them fools come and try to sue her, and the only film clip we got is of her stomping him in the head. They can come up with all kind of scenarios, right? It would be a waste of time at this point. Ain't nobody getting no money from her. Nobody else, anyway. Uh-huh. You like the Lord. What happened? No, I didn't make you no devil, honey. No. The character, she liked the Lord too, honey. She barely even say a bad word. Mhm. They liked it. Well, I can't give the story away. A lot of old stuff is popping up on YouTube and the internet. Uh-huh. Do you think ETC? What's that mean? Oh my goodness, Nikki B's here. Nikki B, you want me to give you a couple of verses? Soul sister. Oh, he let Nikki B letting everybody know that he's a man. Right, because Nikki could be a male or female. A lot of names are like that, unisex names. So Nikki B is a male. And I apologize anytime I've slipped and gave you feminine pronouns. I just didn't realize. I didn't think about it. It seems like most of the people over here are girls. Okay, I'll email my address to you. Uncle, thank you. Do it now, or very soon, Almond Brown, because I'm going to go to the post office as soon as I sign off here. Thank you. Thank you, Dana. I keep forgetting. Okay, bro. Oh, you talking to somebody else? Soul sister. I'm going to send yours off. I got your information. Let's get those likes up, says Elnor. Mm-hmm. Oh, you. Well, we all kind of stand up for people who feel like they're getting picked on, but that's not true. She's got a huge audience, honey. We just got a few over here. She got plenty of support. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that suit, though. I think this woman should at least get her legal expenses, things she had to pay out of pocket. But I suspect that maybe the attorneys were going to get some of that money from TASHA K. So they don't want her dropping shit. And that's probably what they told her after all the 4 years of work. Hell no, you're not going to let that broad walk on this judgment. Mm-mm. You don't want me to sing, Nikki B? Okay, I'm gonna sing for a minute or two. Mm-hmm. Let me see. God before everything. Yeah, God before everything is a male as well. God before. Did you send me your address? Oh, I think you sent a note that you were going to buy the book. Yeah, you guys can buy the book. I mean, it's not very expensive on Amazon. I love you leave reviews. That's what I depend on at this point. But a lot of people read Murder in the Beef Sector. It's got like 30, 35, 40 reviews. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to watch that. We don't want to be misgendering people or. Uncle Tim doesn't know Sydney Starr and never heard of her. I don't follow that community particularly well. Actually, I don't follow too much of anything, really. I mean, where I would know all the people. Those people are probably 30 years younger than me. I'm 65. Most of those people look like she's particularly look like she's barely in her 30s. So it's just ain't nothing bad about it. It's just that it's a different crowd. Nikki B, you just reading meth. Oh shit. You read the meth monster? Monster no more. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should write one. Killing the meth monster. That would be good and inspirational. They were reading Meth Monster in prison. I think I donated about 10 books there. Mm-hmm. Justin, there is a God. You better believe it, honey. When he touches you, honey, he put his hand near yours and then he touched you. When he touches you, whatever your situation is, right? You're experiencing for yourself the Spirit of God, not the book, God Himself. Systems He has in place for us. The crazy folk like me can come out. Mm-hmm. Well, he who the Son sets free is free indeed. I believe it. I know it to be true. That she actually stomped that man in the head. Girl, she had them stilettos on too, I believe. They probably had memes coming out. I just saw that this morning. So we don't know if it'll become a big story or not. But she definitely stomped that man in the head. If he was doing something to her husband, I mean, if it's your family, I guess you would automatically jump in. But I was just surprised at how much strength she had. I mean, she was stronger than properly bona fide. They had 5 people trying to hold her back. Get off me! God damn it! Get out! And they're gonna crash. I said that wasn't even a kick. Hell, it was more like a stomp. That draw brain matter, honey. Mm-hmm. So I don't need no damn security. They said she was pegging that boy, aka her husband. I don't know, but apparently she had to jump in to save him instead of the other way around. Now I'm sure he would do the same thing for her if you were a family. As the Bible say, the two have become as one. We are one unit. Okay, Justin, you have to break it down. You say, Nikki B, Tim doesn't know what we're talking about. What are you talking about? You got to tell me. I'm an old man. Have mercy, kindness, loving kindness, honey. Mm-hmm. I keep saying I'm gonna do some uploads. I've gotten too comfortable with you guys. Somebody to talk to other than talking to yourself. Mm-hmm. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna start singing. Yeah, properly bona fide and put properly bona fide and TASHA K in the ring together, honey. Because they're strong women. I never thought about TASHA K that way till I saw her in action, honey. She might be going for an eyeball with them damn heels. Woo! Girl, y'all didn't pay. Let me see this. I just want to see it again. That ain't it. I think she stumped him right in his motherfucking head. He was already down on the ground. Okay. Let me see.
Hold on. Let me see. Okay.
No, there's other people talking.
It's bad as hell.
Yeah, it's bad, baby. Because she's bad. She bad. Chamon. I guess that's one way to get your numbers up. Be in the news every other day. You've been in the news for 3 different stories in one weekend. Shit. That's publicity there, honey. Strong women. Mm-hmm. There are strong hell. There are women who compete. Mm-hmm. Bodybuilders, all kinds of things, and in all kinds of sports. Don't assume, honey, that you were the dominant one. I put him in his place. Your ears can't take it today, Nikki B. Well, you can go over there to Jay Wilson page, listen to that shit. Hey, St. James, you just ordered the new book? Well, thank you. Thank you. We need to get them numbers up. Please consider a few words and review of the book. I'm sure you'll like it. It tells a lot of truth. You can tell truth in fiction as well. Well, when I go live, hope you be my guest. Who you talking to, Soul Sister Number One Show? I see you started recording again on your channel. I'd be glad to come over there interview and talk to you if you want me to. Give back a little bit. Back in the day, a year or so ago, we used to be able to tip our supporter. At least I could. I could tip the people every once in a while. Can't even do that no more. This money's so tight, honey. Still ain't figured it out. I sent the email with the address. Okay, thank you, Almond Brown. I'll try to get it out today. Let me see. What else y'all was talking about? Does TASHA K sound like a male version of Jay Wilson? Or is it me? Does she sound like a male version? What is TASHA K sound like Jay Wilson? No, I ain't been in nobody's ass for like Jay Wilson. I think I got something like 300 videos on him. Honey, that's good content. That's good eating, honey. Always something to talk about, girl. That's a damn shame. That's why he needs security at his dinners, child. Did you catch that, Nikki B? Did you catch that dry begging? They say I'm gonna beg for my dinner. I am beg for my dinner. If you want to give, yeah, hey, no force, no, but if you want to, no self-respect at all, baby. You can take the queen out the trailer, but you can't get that trailer out the queen, honey. Mm-hmm. Okay, Soul Sister, we'll do that. Hey, Wilson can say, wonder when he is going to do an album. Nikki B, I'm starting to think you as messy. Jay Wilson can sing. Wonder when he's going to do an album. Well, he's 55 years old now. I think he better get to it, child. If you have master's degrees in singing and you are the charge of the choir and you are the guest singer at all these places, they give you $350 for 2 songs and all this kind of shit. Why can't you record a goddamn record, honey? You beg for everything else. Why can't you beg up enough money to record? So you could soundproof your damn garage and make a record. These rappers going in their garage, child, coming out with $1 million. No, because you're not good, Jay Wilson. That's why he won't do it, child. He can't even keep a neighborhood choir together. He just wants bragging rights. Mm-hmm. He said he can write music. He said nothing but nothing, leave nothing. And my siblings by different mothers and fathers, Jay Wilson, and TASHA K. Lord have mercy. 2 gossip queens. Somebody needs to do her story. Don't let her tell it. They don't lie. Make it autobiography. No, make it a biography written by somebody else. They've made Netflix has made several movies about big lawsuits. They made movies about what was it? The people, Spotify music people, that big lawsuit. Then there was one with about Google Earth. That was a big lawsuit. They do that kind of stuff. But now if Cardi B gonna get weak and tell her she ain't got to pay nothing, that's the end of the story, you know. You bet that man's gonna press charges? We got to see more. That I'm sure all of them that in these mountain times, somebody else had their phone out. Surely there's more than 1 minute, a 1 minute clip that's available, and we'll find out his role in it. I can't see her just up and start stumping a man in the head for no reason, right? You couldn't call it self-defense because he's on the ground. She's above him. She got 5 to 6 men trying to hold her back, and then she still kicks him in the head. So he did something. Arts and crafts. Someone said properly bona fide has a very strong back and calves the size of cantaloupes. Ooh. I hate to go mess with this girl. She was crying today. She properly bona fide. You know, I talk to her about her every once in a while. But today she's on there. She's talking about she went to church and how big the women's was, right? She's correcting the people about how fat they are. I mean, I guess women can talk to each other, you know, because she's a big girl herself. But she's constantly bragging about how much she's at 230. And she was talking about how much that was at 260, whatever. She's looking at all these women's asses and things and telling them they have to do something about their weight and all this. At the same time, she's saying all that. All you hear is crunching, smacking, stirring bowls and stuff. I kind of tell that woman, you need to start doing your videos outside of the kitchen and outside of restaurants, right? It's not a good look, particularly if you want to be a guru of weight loss, right? We've seen how big you are. I mean, bona fide, but you were coming off kind of hypocritical, particularly when you were talking about you making salads and then you're stuffing all this shit in your face as you're saying it. You're on black screens because you're eating, crunching, slurping, whatever. Netflix wants their old customers back. That they lowered the price. Oh, they lowered the price to $6.99. Well, can I go back to $6.99? Shit. Yeah, Netflix is struggling. I think it has a lot to do with these strikes because they're not producing anything new. Another thing about Netflix that irritates me is that since it's worldwide, so much of their content is dubbed voices or foreign movies and things. Maybe that's important in other countries, or some people don't mind dubbed voices if the drama is good enough. But it's very hard for me to pay attention when people's lips don't go with the words, kind of thing, you know. But all these companies are kind of struggling because they can't come up with new content if the writers are on strikes and the actors are on strike. I heard there's some movement. They have a possible deal with these actors, Screen Actors Guild. Maybe the actors got the wrong pronoun when addressing Tasha K. Lord have mercy. What would bring that on? The short hairdo? I don't think she's a bad looking woman, Miss Tasha K. I don't like her styling sometimes, but she looked okay when she was doing that thing with the trans girls in the red dress. In the green dress, it was like a short party kind of dress. I don't know. I just never realized that I never seen her in action before. Put it like that. So she's back on her own stomping ground. She's in Florida. So I guess she feels comfortable there because she keeps getting in fight with people. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me too, but dub shows seem like the best. The dub shows are good. Maybe I got to give them more of a chance. It throws me way off though. It's like even the humor and stuff are the things that think they're saying that are clever don't seem as clever when it's a dub voice for me. But that might be something I just have to learn. But they're definitely an international company. Some accents are good. I don't mind European accents, except for if it's Cockney, if it's a real strong kind of English accent. Usually the poor people, they're talking this, I think it's called Cockney. I can't understand what the hell they're saying. It takes too much concentration to follow them. And then I have dyslexia, so reading subtitles doesn't work for me at all because I'm still trying to read and the damn show is going on, you know. Netflix has gone up again. No thanks. Game over. Okay. Yeah, they haven't been my favorite for a while. And I think it's because they don't have any new stuff. Of course, there's good stuff on there. You have the patience to look. So many movies I start and I don't finish them. If they don't keep my interest 5 minutes, I'm done. But everybody's calling this other thing. What's the one? Tubi. People call that the ghetto channel. I don't know why they call it the ghetto channel. they play the same shit that all the other ones play. They're all playing the same movies, but they're free. I guess that's why they call it ghetto. But they've had some pretty good content on there. They have both the old and the new Columbo, which I still, for some reason, I've been watching it all my life because the stuff is new to me. So I was thinking maybe I should sign up for a Hulu too, but it's all the same stuff. You pay $19.99 for Netflix? I haven't even checked. I don't even know what it is. I believe it went somewhere in that range, $16, something like that. Maybe it's 19. I don't know. It's still a pretty good deal. I mean, 2 movies cost you $19, and on there you can get hundreds of them, right? They're going to have that movie that I just saw last week. I saw premiere, Rustin, about Baynard Rustin, a confidant of Martin Luther King, a gay confidant. Cable in my area, almost $200 a month. Not internet, not included. Eleanor, I'm telling you, I do not miss cable at all. I bitched and complained about it for at least 3 years. I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to cancel it. But I never canceled it, right? Or I would get on there to cancel it, and they would talk me out of it with another deal, right? Another one of these teaser deals. But since I canceled cable, I don't miss it at all. There's so much other stuff to watch that even if I want to watch the news, I can pick and choose what news I want to see and stuff on here on YouTube. So I'm spending like 80% of my time on YouTube now. YouTube are one of the movie channels. You know what I get? I just get oh, wait a minute, honey, it's music to my, it's like music to my ears. My favorite song just came on. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Saber Winners from the Bay Area. I appreciate you. Where's we at? Oh, all I watch is Netflix and Amazon Prime, and of course a lot of this stuff goes with it. As far as when you cancel cable and you only want internet, they give you this little box, right? And this little box has many channels on there. I haven't really explored them, but you still get 100 channels. You know, you get a lot of the news stuff. I pay $65 for gigabyte internet because of ACP. You know, I don't know any of those numbers or letters. You pay $65 a month. Well, my whole bill for cable is now $99. I don't have the TV. I think TV's going to just go out of style, honey. Why watch TV? I mean, what do they have to offer that all these cable channels don't offer? Anyway, oops. New book opening. Movies keep me watching it. Oops, new book opening. I mean, you would get $30 discount because of your on Social Security. Oh, the old people discount. Why did I not get that? For some reason, I didn't get the old people discount, or maybe I did. I don't know. I pay $99 for cable. That's just for internet. See, right now I have perfect internet in here, right? I got the new computer, and my internet was still bad, so I had to call cable and have them give me the next level up as far as the coverage, and it's been perfect. So it's worth $99 for me, mainly because I make videos. If I didn't make videos, I wouldn't need it. I forget why they told me I don't get the discount. I don't remember. Maybe it's because some other benefit I get. I get stuff Like my phone bill, I think is $11 a month. However, I don't use my phone, my home phone, except for in the evening I call out on it. But I think that disqualified me for getting cable discount, something like that. We ain't complaining. I used to be miserable when I had to pay $210 for the goddamn cable that I never watched. Ordinary TV is so dry. It is. Mm-mm. Back in the day, baby, you had 4 channels. Everybody watched the same thing. So you had more conversation about TV. But now, I mean, you got all these options, you know. Everything must change. Nothing and no one ever stays the same. Nikki B, there are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain comes from the clouds and hummingbirds do fly. That'll hold you. If all you have as far as income is Social Security, you can get your price for cable internet at cost that would allow you not to overpay. So look into call Social Security office. Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of stuff those socials. I do. I mean, my cable bill is only $99 because I'm getting a super fast internet, which apparently I need in this area. Be quiet. You ding dong. Mm. Yeah, you get 65. You get I used to get free transportation all over the city. It's funny because that I was disabled. I got to ride around the city in all public transportation. That's all I use, including the train, the BART. Well, BART was the discount, but when I turned 65, they say, "Oh hell no! Now you're a senior citizen, so now you just get a senior discount. So now I got to pay for it again." But I can't complain, honey. It's $20 a month, something like that. I only go to Oakland once a week, once every other week now for the BART train. Mm-hmm. Let me see. You pay $99, you're getting the discount. If I pay $99, I'm getting the discount. I still pay $184 for internet only with Xfinity. Okay. Well, maybe I'm getting it, Dana. I don't know. If it ain't broke, I ain't gonna try to fix it. Honey. I'm just glad to get away from that $210 a month. If you're getting Social Security and a pension, you're not gonna get anything extra. So don't bother looking. No food, no cable bills, nothing. Okay, if you have more income. Yeah, that's strange. They keep you kind of locked in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they charge me for this for doing YouTube. It's not a lot. All they can take from your Social Security ever is 10%, no matter what happens. So since I'm making money from YouTube, they take 10% out of my check. It's okay. I get a little more than that, just a little bit more than that. Uh-huh. Yeah, ain't nothing a secret, honey. When you sign up for YouTube or you Social Security, all that stuff, I gotta fix this light. All that stuff, it all goes to your Social Security number. So they know everything. Even if I sell over $1,000 on these books, and usually that's about what you get from there. You get what you put into it, really. They charge me for that. They'll take it back, honey. But they can't get no more than 10%. Get a little air. We can do a little light cancellation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it take YouTube out of your Social Security, and you also got to pay taxes on this shit. So I don't know how well we actually. So I don't know why some people just do so much better with this money stuff. I guess it's just about getting your numbers up. I don't know. I've been stuck at 22,000 for at least a year. Right. Because mostly I just cover YouTube. I mean, beef sector. AARP, need me a discount? I never looked into AARP. What do they give? They have discounts on stuff? I'm sure they contacted me. I ignored it. I used to get my gym for senior discount. They have stuff. Usually I just don't bother with it. For a couple of dollars, I just don't bother with a lot of stuff. You can get senior discounts for all kinds of stuff. But when you come down to 10%, you save $3.15. I won't be bothered. My friend, he wants everything. He gets everything he can get. The cost of living here is pretty high, so we get a little bit more money. We get money from the state too. Different various streams of security income, Social Security income. Mm-hmm. Take the side change. The side change. It is when you turn 70. Your side hustle job does not affect your Social Security check. Oh, I got to hang on to 70, huh? I don't know why a lot of you guys don't just retire. If you're only going to get a couple $100 more, if you got to work 6 or 7 years. But of course, most people would delay it not because they're going to get more Social Security. They're delaying it because they want to keep their paycheck, honey. A little while longer. Mm-hmm. If I knew this before, I would have stayed broke. Some people got to pay co-payments and all that. When I first switched over from SSI to Social Security, they were charging me co-payments for everything. I was panicked. I take a lot of medications, honey. These medications are very expensive. But then they resolved it because I get now I have Social Security and I have SSDI, whatever. I got 2 of them now. You love the Timothy chuckle? I tickle myself. Is that what you say? He tickled himself. Keep on the charges to Medicare. Okay. A and B. I'm not even sure which one I have. I get all this paper. I hate reading stuff. I think it's dyslexia. I hate reading all this shit. All I want to know, as long as the net is 0, that's the thing. And so they did fix it where now I don't have to pay no co-payment because they say, oh, it's only $5 a month. Yeah, times that times 10. It ain't about just one thing, honey. But they fixed it. So can't complain. I've had some good times. I've had some hills to climb. But when I look around, Lord, take that, Nikki B. Pull them hands up and buy a belt. I got a belt. I got a belt and suspenders. But I don't got them up in the house. I don't go nowhere about my suspenders. I think it's disgusting. See, these old motherfuckers were trying to sag, girl. I said, are you trying to sag or is your stomach pushing your belt down? I don't know. I got to have both. Mm. That ain't bad. A day's gonna come when you wish you did, or you could still get around him. Mm-hmm. Ooh. When your children hit retirement age, it's gonna be 80. Oh no. Most people are damn near dead at 80. Your oldest is 20. Justin, I don't never know why I keep thinking you're so young. You have a 20-year-old child? Is that your real thumbnail? You look young. Okay. Yeah, they can't keep. They had I don't know how you can make people work to the 80 years old. Though. First of all, you're not even as functional, right? Eleanor, you got to put in your search engine. TASHA K fighting. She done got in another fight. She got another fight. In 1 week, she done been fighting with the trans girls. She fighting with T.S. Madison. I'm talking about physical fighting with this last thing. She done jumped on this man. We don't know what the cause of the fight was. And she done stomped him in the head with her high heels. How did she stay up on those heels, though? Because them people were really fighting to keep her calm. Rewind to the end of the show. Okay. Replay. We got two presidential candidates who will be near 8. Lord have mercy. Y'all see Trump today? He's in there arguing with the very judge that already done penalized him twice, who don't like his ass. And the judge is the one who's going to decide how many millions or hundreds of millions of dollars he going to pay. And Trump can't even control himself. He is still seems to be egging this man on. So the judge has to tell his lawyers, can you control your client? That's who these people want to be the president. A crook, a thief, liar. We don't know what all that foolish did. Oh no, the singing is so loud. Thank you. I'm thinking about doing me an album, Nikki B. Of my greatest hits. What are my greatest hits? Roaches on my wall make me cry sometimes. Lord, I got roaches on my wall. I laid awake at night, wake all night, but that's all right. I'm gonna call Orkin, he will fix it. That's from your friend over there got caught with roaches on his wall and went and begged those people for exterminator, which he never purchased exterminator. He wouldn't pay his light bill with the money. I'm gonna have the Orchid Man come on. I ain't cheating. I ain't begging. I'm gonna bring the Orchid Man on. I said, well, where's he at? You say you got the money, right? You got it through Cash App, but where's the man at? Who's gonna exterminate your house, nigga? Then he gonna talk about, oh, that was a spider. That was just a little spider. So can we get a refund for the Orchid Man we paid for? I can't wait to see as this Thanksgiving dinner rolls around, honey. How you gonna dry bag that? You got to work it a certain way. See, he didn't already went through the cruise ship money. Now you got to come up with another scam, right? So those of us who watch him or pay attention, we just wait for the next scam. What's it gonna be now? Right? It's always a scam. Oh, look at them roaches on your wall. Roaches on my wall. Make me cry sometimes. That was taken from when he tried to clown Larry Nelson because he had carpet on his wall. And I've been in many houses that have carpet on their wall. They want to control the sound. People used to put industrial carpet on their wall all the time. As a matter of fact, if you go to some businesses, they still do that. Carpet on my wall. They do it to insulate and control the sound. When they take all his money, who gonna take all his money? Jay Wilson ain't got no money. That nigga's barely holding on. He just barely holding on. He over there fronting like he's some kind of middle class man. He ain't got no job, child. You know, we've all talked about, or at least I have, over and over. You say the same thing about him. But this is what happens when you live beyond your means, son. It's a constant hustle, constantly on the make, constantly trying to figure out how you're going to get next month's bills, because there's more bills to pay than just the mortgage. The heating and cooling in San Antonio. You see, he's going to start wearing them big sweaters now because he can't even turn the heat on. Girl. Scratching, trying to piece together whatever that thing is. I doubt it's more than $1,500. Maybe even less than that in San Antonio. But you got other bills. You want to drive the stinking Lincoln, and you want to drive the Volvo. Well, the Volvo was probably leased by Uber, right? So even though you bragging about you got streams of income and all that shit, most of that money is going to the Volvo. I know they had to have made him buy the Volvo because his other car, the stinking Lincoln, looks from the outside just like the Volvo. There's no distinguishing difference other than one is older. But you have to get inside the car to know that it's older. They just said, well, listen, if you're going to be presenting yourself as a luxury vehicle, then you have to have a newer car, right? From what I understand, Uber, even people who don't even have a car, they will lease a car for you. Talk about Trump's money. That fool. He's another one. He's just the more exaggerated of the same characteristics of these narcissists. Now, how the hell are you going to pay out? They're trying to get $250 million from him, right? And they're discovering they don't want him practicing in New York City anymore. Most of his incomes comes out of New York City, right? All these buildings he has all over everywhere else, those are just leased. He sold the name. He doesn't own them. And you would think that, well, damn, the last thing I wanted to do is to provoke the damn judge who's going to decide how much I pay out. And that's who they want to be the president. Just a person get on the stage and make wisecracks and talk about people. That's who they voted for president. They voted from their TV hero. Mouth is always dry. I think it's that goddamn trazodone. But the trade-off is I get some good sleep. Anyway, wonderful people. How could Trump have overvalued his property? Didn't his creditors check? Hell no. They probably in on it too. Payoffs. He overvalued about he was saying things were worth they said a property or whatever the apartment is worth maybe $3 million. Well, he made it $33 million. That kind of cheating. That's why they want to get him. Okay, Nikki B, and that will be the benediction. I think Tim is secretly in love with Jay Williams. You are mistaken, sir. Thank you guys for coming in. We'll talk to you later.